Alright guys, so I'm doing a window regulator on the E46 right now, and came across a couple things when I took off the door panel. For example, this boomerang looking thing was just hanging in the bottom of the door and kind of making a racket. So I, when I went on Real OEM, I couldn't really figure out where this piece went to, so I took off the driver's side just to kind of figure it out. Anyways, the part number ends in 333, and the Real OEM description is called like a frame bracket. Anyways, what it does is hold this cable towards the door skin so it doesn't get in the way of the window. If you don't have it, it's not 100% important because the window was still kind of working. Well, the window regulator broke, but the window is kind of working even without this guy. Anyways, down here is where it attaches to on the bottom, and up there is where it will attach to up top. It just kind of clips in, and then you kind of clip it into the holes and you slide it to the left, at least for this side. That one you might need to slide to the right, and it clips in and holds this cable tight. Other things, if you don't have extra buttle tape for these vapor barriers, a really easy thing to do is take a heat gun or even a hair dryer and just warm this stuff up as you're going along, and then just take a rolling pin. Let me show you on the other side. One of these fabric rollers, seam rollers, and just roll over the tape as you're putting it on. So when it's nice, warm and gummy, and then you apply some pressure, it sticks on just fine, and you don't need to buy new tape or deal with like the silicone stuff or whatever. And lastly, if you end up ripping your vapor barrier, just take a hot glue gun and kind of just attach it together. The hot glue and the foam kind of sticks pretty well, especially if you get your hot glue gun hot enough. It kind of melts into the foam, and then you get a decent enough seal. That way, while this whole thing is taped on, you also don't get little leakage from like just the rips in the vapor barrier. So now this door is all good to go. I won't have dust coming out of here or some water coming out of here. Not that I really had an issue before. And that's my little top tip of the day while working on this E46.